Boy, this Trump administration has been giving them folks their inward wake-up call. And the reason why I say that is because, for years, they always had all these little slick things to say about us when we talked about the economy, when we talked about rent, gas, food prices, how bad the food is in the community, about hospitals, doctors, anything you could think of in this country. We talked about it. We warned about it. We pleaded with all these different groups, especially the folks. And now they in the thick of it. Now they complaining and crying every single day on the internet. And I'm sorry, I have no sympathy at all in my body for any of them. Why? Because I remember what they told our people. Now let's go ahead and play what Connor has to say here. And he said he's going to say something that really sparked my interest of why I wanted to do this video. Let's go ahead and check this out.
I just don't understand why the younger generation is just so angry all the time, man. They're so anxious. They're so depressed. None of them have motivation to do anything. All of them are on some form of SSRI for anxiety and depression, and I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Why are they so angry? If it hasn't already become blatantly obvious, let me try to hold your hand through this. The reason why we are so angry is because we were lied to by y'all. My generation and the generation before me were lied to by y'all. Told if we just go to school, if we just get a good education, if we just work hard, everything in life will come to us. We'll have everything in life just handed to us as long as we work hard. Everything in this country sucks. Everything in this country is a scam. Taxes are a scam. Voting is a scam. Student loans is a scam. Insurance is a scam. Everything is a scam, and it sucks. All of it. All of it. That's why we're angry. When it's $100 just to walk out of my front door, that's why we're angry. When there's nobody standing next to the gas pump that's nice enough to spit on it before I get just trying to get gas in my car, that's why we're angry. When people are dropping $70 to $100 on 2 or 3 bags of groceries, that's why we're angry. When rent keeps going up, but nobody can afford it, that's why we're angry. When in the past 7 years, the average house has gone from $250,000 to $480,000, that's why we're mad. When people are ending up in lifelong debt just to try to get a education, just to get a degree that they can't even use, that's why we're mad.
So you were told if you just get a degree, get an education, work hard, everything was going to be handed to you. That was something to be told. And I really get why you're angry. Oh, I get it, because we as black folks have never been told just get a job, work hard, and everything will be handed to you. No, we were never told that. Y'all had a good run. You had a good run, and what you're angry about is that you can't participate and partake in a life that maybe your parents and grandparents got to partake in. A lot of you feel that that life with everything being handed to you is your birthright. And yet that was never a birthright for Black Americans. Now you have to struggle. Now you have to work 2-3 jobs. Now you have to cut back on what you're eating sometimes to be able to afford groceries. Now you may not be able to go out and do certain things because you're trying to save money for gas. Now you may not be able to go buy some clothes for a long while because any extra clothes, any extra you got, it needs to go towards your rent or your car note or whatever you have going on. And God forbid you become sick for any reason. Now you have to weigh, should I go to the doctor or the hospital? Maybe I can just get a bill and just pay it to save money. Yes, you're in that position now. You're in the same position that people in your community forcefully made Black people be in. When Black people told you about all these issues and problems, you didn't say, you know what? Let's come together and let's fix that. No, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm good. You just lazy. Well, I guess you're the lazy one now. And I want y'all to notice something. All that crying they be doing now, Oh, they are crying online. I'm telling y'all. Every day I look up, they making videos crying about this economy, crying they can't afford anything. I don't see black people making crying about that. Man, please. We know how to navigate in this system. We know. The thing is, y'all have built us to know how to navigate the hard times. That's everyday things that we have to deal with. We know how to go without. We know how to curb spending. We know how to cook to save money. Oh, we know. Trust me, we know. But y'all, on the other hand, you never had to be put in that position like you are now. And this is why you're losing it. You're losing it. You're saying that y'all taking mental health, medications and things like that because you just can't deal with it. Well, let me tell you something. It's going to get even worse on you. But when it comes to us as black Americans, we're like, we're going to actually thrive in it. And that's the part that's going to freak you out. You're going to be struggling so much, you're going to say, how is it that those black Americans, how is it they thriving in the middle of this? How they're doing it? I don't get it. I'm losing my mind, and yet they are just the happiest people ever. Yeah. That's going to be us. Because this is nothing but a walk in the park. You see, and I'm not talking about him in particular in this video. We talk about his community. Their collective racism is the reason why we're experiencing this. Or they experiencing this. If they wasn't collectively racist, there are so many, he would have free health care right now. He wouldn't have to worry about health care. But because they didn't want us to have health care, now he's going to have to suffer without having health insurance. You understand what I'm saying? It's so many different things that universal child care. They don't want us to get it. You know what I'm saying? Everything they'll do, they will hurt themselves just to make sure we don't get something. Then when they suffering something, they want to cry. Oh, what you crying for? That's what you wanted. You wanted this. We could have had so many great safety net programs just for times like this, but no, your racism prevented it. And I give you all this, you dedicated to racism. Oh, I'll give it to you. But racism would be your unraveling. It won't be ours, it'll be yours. My grandfather always said, be careful digging a ditch for other people because you're going to fall right in the ditch you're digging for somebody else. It's going to swallow you up. And that's what's happening. Y'all racism is starting to swallow you up. You did all that sabotage and mess for us as black people, and you are dealing with the same thing that you meant for us. But when God's on your side, God will turn everything around for your good, even the calamity, even the chaos. And that doesn't, listen, like I said, I don't want to hear all the crying. Nope. Don't want to hear it. We as black Americans told y'all for so long and you didn't want to listen to us. But I just can't believe he's going to walk around here saying, oh, you told us, this and, everything will be handed to. Man, that's crazy. Just to even hear somebody say that is crazy. No, you got to work hard. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. That's what you got to do. Stop complaining. Stop being a victim. You're just being victim. All you're doing is whining and being a victim. Stop being a victim, sir. Stop being a victim. That's all you want to do is just whining online and being a victim. Don't do that. Instead of whining, go to work. Right? That's the same speech you told us. I was telling you the same advice you gave us. I'm going to give you. Go to work. That's it. That is the deal. Just go to work. Maybe if y'all just wasn't, acting so racist, maybe we wouldn't have these problems today. Just maybe. But anyway, long story short, it's only going to get worse, sir. It's not going to get no better. And what are you going to do? Are you going to figure out ways to adapt? Are you going to cry, whine, and everything else? We'll be watching. Of course, we'll be watching. But as black Americans, trust me, this is a good thing. All this mess going on is great for us because we have been built for a time like this.